I realized that I was just making excuses. I was making excuses and it was a mindset. And since I learned that, I know now that I can do anything. Guys, welcome back to another video. It is November, guys. Can you believe it? We are almost at the end of 2022, but we're also in NaNoWriMo season. So I hope all of you guys who are participating in Nano this year has a grand Nano, and that you write all the words and that you win NaNoWriMo. Okay, so on to today's topic. Today we're going to be talking about my recap of October and goals for November, and I really want to try and do these kinds of videos at the end of every month, so they'll probably come out the last Thursday or Friday in every month, or the following one, which is the first Friday in the following month. I'm gonna be looking at some reset questions, some monthly reset questions that I got from Carter Sullivan. She's a YouTuber here and she does these kinds of videos all the time, like budgeting, monthly resets, goals, goal setting, all of that good stuff. And I got some questions from her monthly reset, and she did say in the video that if we wanted to use the questions, she'd be okay with that. So I'm just gonna be using those questions for now until I curate it more to my style and my own questions. So I'll probably take a picture of the questions and put them somewhere up on the screen and you can follow along. Question number 1 asks, what are you proud of that you accomplished this month? So that's a great question. I love that this is the first question of the reset, because it helps you to focus on the good before you tell yourself about the bad, you know? Okay, what am I proud of for this month? The first thing that I'm proud of for this month is that I posted or published a YouTube video every single week for the month of October. I'm very happy about that. It is one of my biggest goals for the upcoming year, and I think I'm off to a great start. Another one is that I started doing Reels and TikTok. Now, I haven't really been focusing my Reels and TikTok on writing just yet, but at least I started, and I'm very happy that I started and it's gaining some traction. The other thing is that I was able to work with at least 10 to 15,000 words in October, and it might not seem like a lot to everybody, but it's a lot to me. In writing and editing, I worked at least 15,000 words in October, and I'd love to continue that momentum and have those words be increased monthly, but I'm very happy for those 15,000 words. I also think I want to start tracking the words, but that's for the second part of the video. Number 2 is what challenged you this month? One of the main things that challenged me this month was trying to figure out how to incorporate my YouTube content into shorts, Reels, and TikToks, how to use the content over the 4 different platforms and really diversify my content portfolio. That was really challenging for me. Another thing was the exercising 7 days a week. I know it was a big stretch, but I wanted to go big. I don't think that there's been a week yet that I've done even 5 days, and it's just because it's been hard. It's getting darker faster, and because I've been staying back at work to do content, filming videos, writing and stuff like that, I haven't had a lot of chance to exercise outside while it's still light out, and that's been a challenge. And finally, one of my biggest challenges was to maintain a publishing schedule on my Redbubble store, an upload schedule. It was really hard. There was maybe 2 weeks that I was going really good at it, the first 2 weeks of October, and then I fell off, and I really want to hopefully do better in November. Question 3, what are 3 things that you are grateful for this month? So for October, number 1 is the place that I work in, the location, the area. It is really beautiful, it's very aesthetic, and because that was one of my biggest issues with filming YouTube videos before, figuring that my background wasn't aesthetic enough or pretty enough. I'm really grateful that I have this location to film in, because it helps me to have a free mind when it comes to filming and not to be constantly concerned about setting up my background and setting up a backdrop and all of that. Number 2 is that I gained 16 new YouTube subscribers in October. I'm very happy for that. It is such a blessing. I wasn't even expecting to gain so many subscribers so soon after coming back to YouTube, but I'm so happy, so happy for that. I wonder how much I gained since I completely started back. Let me check. So in September, I got 2 new followers, and so far in November, I've gotten 1, but it's only the 2nd of November. I'm hoping that things multiply even more this month. It's making me very appreciative and very proud. So that's something I'm extremely grateful for. And the 3rd thing I'm grateful for is the turn of the season. We're now in Christmas season. We're now in Christmas season. It is November, and automatically that means Christmas here, because we don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Antigua. We have our Independence Day on the 1st of November, and then after that, it is Christmas season, baby, until New Year's and then Valentine's. So I'm really grateful for the turn of the season. Christmas is my favorite time of year, and as you can see, I'm already wearing my Christmas brooches. It's the 2nd of November and I'm already doing Christmas brooches. Yeah, I'm really excited for the turn of the season. Number 4 is, how did you rest this month? How did I rest? I read. I started back like really reading. Times before, I would be reading up to 2 books a day, like literally just devouring books. However, I have a full-time job, so I can't be reading 2 books a day. But I have been making use of audiobooks, and I've been listening and devouring audiobooks during the workday, at night, while I'm baking, all that good stuff. So that's how I've rested, and I watched TV. Number 5 is, what is something that you have learned this month? For the month of October, I can honestly say that what I learned is that I've been allowing my limiting beliefs to control my actions. I would always tell myself that I'm sick and have a full-time job, and I already have a side hustle in baking, and I can't push myself too much, and I'm tired, and my body can't do this, and my body can't do that. And people would ask me, Janisha, why you stop vlogging? Why don't post on YouTube anymore? You still writing your book? And I would always tell them, oh, you know, sometimes my sickness makes me feel tired and yada, yada, yada. And I realized that I was just making excuses. I was making excuses, and it was a mindset. And since I learned that, I know now that I can do anything. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna push myself past my abilities. I'm not gonna push my body into failure or into overdrive. I'm not gonna do that. But ever since I got an iPhone earlier this year, and you know, iPhone sends you like your screen time every week, and I realized how much time I spend on my phone every day. I'm like, I have so much more hours in the day that I can be spending building my future and doing something to make my dreams and my goals come true and be a reality. And I was allowing my limiting beliefs, thinking to myself that because I'm sick and sometimes I'm tired, I can't do this and I can't do that and I can't do the other. But I can, I really can. And since I changed that mindset, I've been able to do so much more with my life, with myself, and with my time. And so that's something that I'm really grateful that I learned in October. Number 6 is a relationship that you're grateful for. I am extremely grateful for my relationship with my mom. She is my superhero. She is my comforter. My parents are amazing. And this month, my mom really helped me through. She really helped me through a bad moment that I was having in my mind. And she doesn't even know it, but she was just there. And I'm really grateful for my relationship with her. October's word of the month was can. I can do it. I can. I can. And I had to convince myself of that. I can. And the more I said it, the more I believed it. I can. I can. I can. I can. And number 8, the final question for the reset is, word for next month, which is this month, word for November, is authentic. I want to be my authentic self in November. And that authenticity is going to come from my belief in myself that I can do it. There's nothing that I can't do, that I want to do, that is in my ability to do. So yeah, and now we're gonna talk about my goals. Okay, so for my writing goals for the month, it's not gonna be as long as the goal setting that I did in the beginning of Q4, which is the beginning of October. All of my goals except my writing goals are staying the same for the rest of the quarter. So if you want to know more about my lifestyle goals, business goals, and health goals, you can check out my Q4 October reset and goal setting video. It's going to be linked in the iCards and down in the description. Okay, now for my writing goals. It's not that I have changed the goals that I made myself at the beginning of the quarter, but I am narrowing my focus a little bit more to help me better accomplish those bigger goals. My first goal is to keep better track of my writing or my words. So early in this video, I was trying to remember how many words I had worked with in October, and I couldn't because I don't keep it all in one place. So I would have had to go back in all of the histories of all of the documents and everything. So in order to mitigate that, for this month, the month of November, I'm gonna try to keep better track of all of my words. Probably put it in a journal. When I do sprints, say how long the sprint was and how much words I got, how much words I got at the end of each day, that kind of thing. And by the end of the month, be able to give you a better understanding of how much words I worked with in November. My second goal is to incorporate more sprints in my days. So in October, I started doing this thing, which was lunchtime sprints with Jan, and it's a challenge and more so a series that I wanted to start here on my channel. However, I'm not sure how to incorporate it yet. Recently, the past couple of days, I've been thinking about doing it as a series on my YouTube shorts instead of in my longer form videos, because I didn't want to have it as a vlog. And have the vlog come out like way after I'd actually done the sprints. And there's also other content that I want to shoot and post in my weekly vlogs. So I'm contemplating doing it as a YouTube short series, and in that way I'll be able to use the content in Reels and in TikToks. But I'm not certain yet because I don't want it to be something that I start and can't stop, because obviously I'm gonna have to edit the videos because I can't post a 15-minute video on my YouTube shorts. And if I end up doing a 15-minute reel, I'm gonna be getting B-roll and A-roll and have to edit them, everything, and I have to do that every single day. So I'm not certain yet how I want to do it, but you guys can let me know what you think. Are you interested in seeing something like that? Are you interested in joining me in doing something like that? It would be more like 10, 15, 20-minute sprints during lunch every day, so that I can make writing a more definitive part of my routine, and it's an easier way to get it done. So I'm interested in hearing. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Goal number 3 is to work with at least 20,000 words for the month of November. Now I know it's NaNoWriMo and everybody's doing 50,000 words, and that is great. I'm really super proud of everybody who's able to do it and everybody who is giving it a go, and I wish you guys all the best. I just know that for this month I won't be able to, and 20,000 words is a big goal for me. And I want to push myself to see if I can do it. So that's one of my goals, and hopefully using my first goal, which is to keep better track of my writing, I will be able to come back at the end of the month and tell you guys an exact number of words that I've worked with for the month of November. My final writing goal for the month of November is to work more on content strategy where writing is concerned over Reels, TikToks, and Shorts. Now, all of these are short form content. Is short form information, and thus I assume I'll be able to use or reuse or recycle the material across all 3 platforms. I'm not certain yet, it depends, because there's certain things I would post on Instagram Reels that I wouldn't post on YouTube Shorts, like photo sequences and stuff like that. However, it's something that I want to work on and figure out and strategize more this month, so that I can get the ball rolling on this kind of content and build my brand and platform across all 3 of these social media platforms. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I have some thoughts. I'm thinking through some things. If you guys have any ideas, you can let me know in the comments or over on Instagram. You can DM me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, it's at Janisha Jacobs, and I respond to practically all of my DMs. So you can let me know over there or down in the comments below if you have any ideas of how I can strategize my content for all 3 platforms and be able to reuse or recycle. And that is my monthly reset, guys. Reflections of October and goal settings for November. And with that, we've come to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like, I'm going to link Carter Sullivan's video down in the description, so you can also check out her channel and you can check out her reflection questions if you'd like to use them in your own videos for the future. And even if you don't do videos, that you can just do them for yourself and your own personal reflection each month. I find that it's really helpful to charter the course for the next month and to put definitive words to what I accomplished and what I'm struggling with, so that I can know what to focus my energies on more in the upcoming month and what I can just try to maintain in the upcoming month from the month before. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you for constantly coming back to my channel, for your subscription. If you're not subscribed, I really hope that you subscribe soon and you keep coming back to my channel and joining me on my journey of becoming a full-time author. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.